Most people think that quiet people are boring, uninteresting, or shy. However, there's more to quiet people than meets the eye. Welcome to Fragile Mind. In this video, we will discuss 15 psychological traits about quiet people you need to know. 1. Quiet people are great listeners. You are a great listener. You can understand what the other person is saying and their point of view. This makes you very good at solving problems because you can understand the problem before trying to come up with a solution. Quiet people are also calming and soothing to be around, which makes them good for listening to someone who is upset or needs to talk through a problem. 2. Quiet people have a down-to-earth personality. You are not easily swayed by what others say, and you stick to your beliefs and values. You also usually have realistic thinking, and you are not as likely to get wrapped up in your own thoughts or emotions. This makes you a good person to turn to for advice, because you can give me a realistic perspective on the situation. 3. You prize your privacy. You like to keep to yourself and don't share a lot of information about yourself with others. You may also be less likely to talk about your feelings or problems, preferring to deal with them on your own. This can make it difficult for people who don't know you well understand you. However, it also means that you are very independent and can take care of yourself without help from others. 4. Quiet people are usually very reflective and introspective. You often think about your thoughts and feelings, which can be helpful in understanding yourselves better. However, it can also lead to you feeling overwhelmed or stressed out because you tend to ruminate on things more than other people do, which can cause you to dwell on negative thoughts for longer periods of time. 5. Quiet people are creative. You have time to think about your thoughts and feelings, which can help you come up with creative ideas. Quiet people are often very creative because they are not as influenced by what others say, and they are more likely to stick to their own beliefs. You are able to come up with creative ideas that are not influenced by what other people think. 6. You usually don't like to be the life of the party. You prefer to stay in the background and let others take charge. This doesn't mean that you don't enjoy going out or socializing, it just means that you don't like to be the center of attention. Quiet people usually prefer to let others take the lead, and you are not as likely to be the one who talks the most at a party. 7. You are resourceful and resilient. Quiet people are very resourceful. You are good at finding ways to solve problems when they come up. You are also very resilient because you are able to bounce back from difficult situations quickly. This makes you someone who is able to handle a lot of stress and adversity without breaking down. 8. You have a strong sense of personal integrity. Quiet people have a strong sense of personal integrity. If that's you, then you are honest and truthful with yourselves and others. You also stick to your own values and beliefs, even if it is not popular to do so. This can make you difficult to work with or be around because you often do not agree with what others are doing or saying. However, it also means that you are very principled people who stand up for what you believe in. 9. You're often very loyal and reliable friends. Quiet people often have a very loyal and friend. When you make a promise to someone, you always try your best to keep it. You are also very reliable, and people can count on you to be there for them when they need you. This makes you a great friend to have because you are always there for the people who matter to you. 10. You are a deep thinker. Quiet people are often deep thinkers. You often think about your thoughts and feelings more than other people do. This can be helpful in understanding themselves better, but it can also lead to you feeling overwhelmed or stressed out because you tend to ruminate on things more than other people do. 11. You are a perfectionist. People who are quiet often strive for perfectionism as one of their psychological traits. You always want to do and be your best, and you are never satisfied with anything less than perfection. If you are a perfectionist, then you are always trying to meet high standards that you set for yourself. This can lead to you feeling stressed out and anxious because you are constantly trying to meet your own high standards. 12. You're a great leader. Quiet people often make great leaders because of your strong sense of personal integrity and your ability to think deeply about things. You are also very reliable and loyal, which makes you good friends and great leaders. Quiet people are also very creative, which can help you come up with innovative ideas. 13. You often prefer to write rather than talk because you think deeply about things and want to be accurate when you express yourself. This can make talking to others difficult because you often have a lot to say, but you want to make sure that you say it the right way. When you write, you have more time to think about your words and how they will be interpreted. 14. You tend to be minimalists. You often prefer to live a minimalist lifestyle because you don't like to have a lot of clutter in your life. You think that it is more efficient and less stressful to have a simple life with less things to worry about. This can be seen in the way you dress, the way you decorate your home, and the way you organize your time. You try to avoid having too many things so that you can focus on the important things. Quiet people often have a number of great qualities, including loyalty, creativity, and deep thinking. If you are a quiet person, then you likely resonate with some or all of the psychology traits we've mentioned in this video. So don't be afraid to embrace your quiet side. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next videos.